Alright, I'm ready to make my greatest video of all time! Never! Maybe just a little fib. Boy, Alex just says it's the best. And that's what some of the customers do, because sometimes we say the wrong stuff. They're not always that happy. No. But sometimes when we mess up, we have to be really careful what we say. And this video is about the top 5 horrible things we say to customers when sometimes we're not really even thinking about it. And so I've made a short list of the things we're never going to say to customers again. And even number 6. I'm going to start with number 6. Number 6 is we're never going to say to them again. We're going to make it right. That's how I came to this, because the other day I came across a customer interaction in which we said to the customer, we're going to make it right. But we're going to never say that again. We're going to say to them, we're really sorry that this has happened, and we're going to get you a piece of jewelry you can love. But when we first started going back through our customer service emails and interactions, I came across a lot of words which I wasn't very happy with that we said to our customers. And so the first one is my number 1 most hated word that we've used with our customers before. Let's see what Annie's saying right now. No, we would not. We never lie to our customers. But our number 1 most hated word that we say to customers is, let's see if we can say it, policy. Policy is the number 1 most hated word that I, as a customer, hate to hear. Policy. And it's a word we're never, ever going to say to customers. As in, our policy on this is X, or our policy is Y. Because customers don't care what your policy is. Customers care about getting beautiful jewelry and being happy with it. Our policy, my policy for our company, is to treat our customers like kings and queens. That's our policy. My policy is that you do that and you make them super duper happy. That's my policy. It's for you to never use the word policy. Don't let it come out of your mouth. I'm going to be very unhappy, and my policy will be to be angry. So we're never going to use the word policy because it infuriates people, especially angry people. Because sometimes when we let them down, which happens upon occasion, a couple % of the time, they don't want to hear that. What our customers, our esteemed and beloved customers, want to hear is how we're going to fix the problem and make them super extra double happy, and that is our goal. The next thing that I can't stand hearing is when people tell me what I have to or need to do. Because I don't have to or need to do anything. I'm an adult. I want to do things, or I may do things. But I don't have to do things or need to do things because I'm not a child. And don't tell me what I have to and need to do. Don't write me you will have to or you will need to. And don't tell me what you have to or will need to. And I don't care if it's your colloquial language or your local jargon. Please tell me, would you please? Or could you please? Well, we would appreciate it if you would. But not have to and need to, because they make me furious. Ah! What's Annie say? Oh, tainted love. It taints my love if you tell me I have to and need to do things. All right, so the next thing we're going to not say, we're never going to tell our customers what they have to or need to do. No, no, no. So that's number 2, have to and need to. The next one is, we are not going to use the words, would you mind holding for a moment? Of course I mind holding for a moment. Everybody minds holding for a moment. Because it's never a moment. I wouldn't mind bearing with you, though. Could you bear with me? Certainly, that would be fine. I'll be right back. Especially if it's quick. But if it's forever, it pisses me off. You don't want to piss me off. I'm your happy customer, or soon to be happy customer, because you're going to do something wonderful to rectify the situation. But damn it, I mind holding for a moment. So don't ask. Why bother asking? Because we mind. All right. Would you mind holding for a moment? You know what would be worse? I almost can't get this out. Our policy is you have to hold for a moment. Jesus, that would be terrible. All right, we're not going to say it, so it's not an issue. That would only be compounded by saying, you know what? After you held for a moment, there's nothing I can do. That's number 4. The most hated things you can tell a customer is there's nothing I can do. Because there's always something you can do. I don't know what it is, but make up something nice and do that so they'll be happy. So they're never going to say that either. There's nothing I can do. All right. Although I can't remember the last time anyone told me that, because we live in a time of service empowerment, there's, of course, something that you can do. Because you're empowered. And I'm happy about that you can do something. That you can always do something. You know what? The last one was so funny I cried, so excuse me. Oh, that killed me. Oh, my God. All right. That was what number was that? I don't know. I think I'm ahead of myself. What was this thing? Well, next is, I hate it a lot when people say the words, to be honest with you, because I assume automatically that until then, they were being dishonest with me. For instance, I don't know what you would say. To be honest with you, blah, 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 blah. Well, please don't say that. To be honest with you, I am unable to make you happy in this way, or to be honest with you, I can't ship that way, or just don't say that, to be honest with you. I don't have a good Lastly is, I believe or I think. Because certainly angry customers don't care what you believe, and they don't care what you think. They don't believe that you can do this or that you think that something was wrong. They only want to know what you're going to do and when you're going to do it. So leave off these sort of casual references to what your belief system is or what you think may happen, and just tell them what will happen. And now that's where we have to do a good job in the New York office of supporting you and making sure that what we say happens is actually going to happen, so that it reinforces your messages to your customer, and make sure that everything actually comes through, and that you have to manage us from there and call us up and be honest. We understand that, and that's just the way things are. It's often very difficult to do what's called managing without authority, but we all have to do that and make sure that we're on each other to make sure that things happen. But so I wanted to give you a little bit of a video prompt, a push today. Something maybe a little funny, or maybe it's not funny, what do I know, but it's really important that we pay attention to language, and that we are careful in what we say and what we say to the customers. We listen to what they say back to reassure them that everything's going to be always okay in every situation, that we believe them, and that we reassure them, and we reassure one another, and we're careful. So I appreciate you watching my video. I hope you're having a super wonderful day, and we don't say these things, and we do a great job, and we take care of one another. So over and out on November the 7th, 2016 from 18 East 48th Street, Manhattan, New York. Over and out.